are the facts. More than half of our people killed in car crashes were not wearing their seatbelt. The traffic death rate of our unbelted Native American people is 7 times higher than the rest of Washington state. Tribal police and fire and rescue personnel know far too well the consequences of not wearing a seatbelt.
When I pull up to a scene and I find somebody that's been ejected, the first thing I'm thinking is, oh my gosh, what have I got? Do I have a person that's still with us, or am I going to be doing a death investigation? There's usually things strewn across the road in the way of personal effects. Maybe they've come right out of their shoes.
I've seen crashes where the car was absolutely mangled and the person was wearing a seatbelt and they survived. And I've seen crashes where there was really nothing wrong with the car and they died because they were ejected out of it because they didn't have a seatbelt on.
I think that a lot of people in our community don't really practice wearing their seatbelt because they get in a hurry. They think, well, you know, it's not that big of a deal because I'm not driving that far. I'm just going on the res. I'm not going into town. So they don't think of the consequences of what can happen to the children and themselves.
It makes a big difference in you as to what happens in an accident, whether it's at 5 miles an hour or 50 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour. It holds you in place.
Even if the unthinkable happens, if you stay buckled up, it's there for your safety. As soon as you get in the car, buckle it up. Then you know you're gonna make it to your family. You're gonna make it to where you need to be.